Borderline Personality Disorder, Part 3. Loving someone that has borderline personality disorder. And I want to say, I'm at the library again. I have to thank a subscriber for asking a question about how to be with his girlfriend on one of my videos. I think it was the first video that I did on borderline personality disorder. And he asked that question and gave me the idea of doing this video. So this video is more for the people who are involved with borderline personality disorder. Not the ones who have it. The people that are in a relationship with the ones who have it. Did I say that right? I hope I did. Okay. Now, I'm gonna again give you my personal take on what works for me, how what's helpful to me for my husband who has to deal with me 24/7. Can you believe it? The all black or white, the making someone like demoralizing them, the always fear of abandonment and putting people through test after test after test. I mean, how do you live with that? The intense emotions, the flying off the handle, all of that. So, I think the best thing to do is listen. And this is what I wrote in one of the answers to that person. You need to listen without judgment. Just listen. Because the person, I need to get it all out. I need to vent, When I'm going through one of my episodic, intense, irrational moments where my feelings are overpowering and I really can't deal with them at all. The best thing for my husband to do, or for you to do if you have a partner with borderline personality, is just, listen. Listen, don't yell, don't talk, don't say you're too sensitive or you're overreacting. Just listen, That's the best thing to do is listen. Let them vent, let the person get it all out. Try to be understanding. Know that, they don't want to feel this way. It's an awful feeling. They don't want to be like this. I don't want to be like this. I don't want to be like that, but it's hard. It's hard to keep all these feelings inside of me, so I need to get them out. Let's see. I am in the library. And there are people here, so my last video in the library did really well, so I was hoping it shot up the charts, and a lot of people liked it. So I don't know if it was the content or because I'm in the library. Maybe y'all bookworms. So yeah, borderline personality, what to do, how to be supportive. Listen, don't try to minimize their feelings. But be careful if they want to act on those feelings. It's not always in their best interest to act on their feelings. So you might want to say, okay, if they're upset at someone, or like they want to walk off their job, or they want to strangle someone because they can't handle their feelings, you might want to just say, okay, don't say calm down. Say, let's, sit with this for a while. Let's not act. let's just, talk it out more, sleep on it, and um, try to get them not to act right away. Because with me, if I'm upset, I react. And really, really react. I'll walk off jobs. I'll write nasty emails. So if you have someone trying to do something like that, try to talk them down from doing it right away. Get them to be more level-headed, more calm before they do anything like that. As far as them testing you, borderlines are going to test you. I'm sorry. They're scared shit of feeling abandoned, that you're going to abandon them. So they're going to put you to the test. So what can I say, Sometimes it gets a little grueling in the beginning, like, where were you, I don't do that with my husband anymore. Let me check your phone. I don't do that. But in the beginning of a relationship with a borderline, they might do that. They might jump on every little thing, like, were you looking at that girl? And the best thing is give them security, okay? Help them to feel secure. Reassurance over and over again. I know it can drive one crazy, but reassure them. Let them see your phone. Let them, look at your Facebook, just like for reassurance. That's really the best way to reassure them. After a while, they probably, won't need the reassurance as much, but if you can be steady and calm and the voice of reason and give reassurance to them, then it will help. I know you might not like doing that. It helps if you go, okay, you want to look at my phone? Look at my phone. You want to check my Facebook? Check my Facebook. Just so they feel secure. You want to give them that extra security. Tell them how much you love them and that you're not going anywhere. Reassure them so they feel, because we're so afraid of being abandoned, like my boots. That's what it is. It's that deep-seated fear of abandonment. So reassure them. I know you're going to have to reassure them like a child. Think about it. Their emotions are like a child. When a child has a temper tantrum, that's how a borderline is, They have, temper tantrums. I have them all the time. So, and what does a child need who's having a temper tantrum? A parent who's screaming at them? That never works. That only backfires. What you have to do is you have to reassure them. Reassure them, tell them you're not going anywhere. Make them feel safe. Make them feel loved, And, be consistent. That's the key. Be consistent. Because they never really had any consistency in their life, did they? I never did. That's why we turn into borderline in the first place, is because we have traumatic upbringings. I never felt secure at all in my childhood. My father would, go into, raging psychotic episodes because he was schizophrenic. My mother would scream at me and blame me, and she was narcissistic. So there was no reassurance. I never felt safe. That's the best thing you can do for a borderline, for your loved one. Make them feel safe by constant reassurance and being calm and letting them vent and listening to them, without judgment. Don't say, like I told you, don't say you're too sensitive or, give, legitimize their feelings. That's very important. A person needs to feel that they matter, that their feelings are legit, no matter what they are, even if they're irrational, they're still, their feelings. And if you love someone, you have to respect their feelings. Putting someone down is not going to work, or getting excited. Look, for anyone who knows, if someone is very excited and upset, yelling and matching their upsetness is not going to work. You need to be the calm one, very calm. Also, you need to have some time for yourself if you're involved with a borderline. You need to get out and have your own space because, otherwise it's not going to work. You need that time where you can be alone and, unwind from it. And you need to take care of yourself, that's what I'm trying to say. If you're with someone like me, it's priority that you take care of yourself and make time for yourself because you need just to have some peace and, put some time away just for you. Otherwise, living with someone like me is going to drive you crazy if you don't make that time for yourself. So make time for yourself. Prioritize that. Your mental health is just as important, if not more, because you're with this person who's volatile and explosive, right? So you gotta take care of yourself. You gotta take care of you. So do that. Do whatever that. Do what you enjoy doing, and spend some time, away. And that means they have to respect your boundaries too. You have to set boundaries with borderlines, okay? Let me tell you that. You have to set boundaries with them. You do. So tell them, okay, I'm going to be doing this at this time, and my phone is going to be off. And you have to set boundaries, because if you don't set boundaries, they'll walk all over you. So set clear boundaries. Be concise. Be consistent. Let them know what to expect. Say, I'm gonna, like, for instance, I'm going to go out with friends, like, this day at this time, and I'm gonna have my phone off. So if you want to leave a message, you can, but, you have to do that. And if they yell and get upset, you just have to keep repeating it. This is the time, like, I'm going out with my friend, and it's only this time, and the rest of the time I'm going to be with you. And, be consistent, be calm, but you got to make it clear. You got to keep those boundaries clear. You have to, enforce those boundaries, because the borderline will walk all over you if you don't enforce those boundaries. But be loving, be clear, be consistent, and they'll get it. They'll get it, because if they love you, they won't want to lose you. But it's going to take a lot of time to build up trust with you, because they've been burnt so many times. And when you've been burnt so many times, it takes a lot of time to build up that trust. It took many, many years with my husband. I've been married 35 years, but in the beginning it was volatile and explosive because I didn't trust. I didn't trust anyone. So it took a lot of time. Patience. You need to be patient. You need to be patient. You need to be consistent. You gotta make them feel safe by being consistent. Set those boundaries. Let them know what to expect. That's what they need. That's what I need. I need to know what to expect. And take mental time out for yourself, because living with a borderline is very difficult. Loving a borderline is very difficult. So you have to take time for yourself. You have to put that as priority too. Otherwise, you will burn out, and the relationship can't go on like that, right? Security, clear, concise, persistent boundaries. Take time out for yourself. Patience and understanding goes a lot of way. And hopefully, like with me and my husband, over time, they will know that, what to expect, and feel safer with you. And then those episodes will be less and less with you. But they're still going to, come up. Maybe go into couples therapy together. Let your wife pick out the therapist, or your girlfriend, or whatever. So, you can, it will help you too, I think. Like family therapy. I'm not really big into therapy, but I'm just saying what would help, a relationship with someone. So I hope that helped a little bit answer some of the questions, and feel free to comment, and if you have anything further to add, or if you're loving a borderline, how it is with them, or if you have any um, ways that you cope or can help others cope with someone like us. Yeah, write it down, and let us know. And until next time, so long.